free. You guys may think I'm a little biased, but that's okay because I really do think that you or someone in your life needs these if they don't have any. But honestly, I would probably say that about everything on this list. And close him up and I think he looks so cute. Melly, can you talk any more about bags? Actually, definitely thought it was worth mentioning and putting on this list. Alexa, turn lights off.
Okay.
Look at that. It's just so funny. I wanted to say this and I was like, no, Melly, don't say it, but I'm gonna say it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melly. If you guys are new here, welcome in. Today I decided to do a crochet gift guide, whether it is for your loved one or anyone that you know that crochets in your life. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the very first item that I want to start with is something that every crocheter needs. No matter what kind you use, you're going to need it to crochet, and that is a crochet hook. So the ones that I love and will always stick with is the Clover hooks. Right now, they're actually on sale on Amazon for $43. You get 10 of them from ranges 2.25 all the way to 6.0 millimeter crochet hook. And typically, I use a 4.5 and a 5. I used to use a 5 a lot, but I use a 4.5 a lot more. But these Clover hooks are freaking amazing. They also have like the bigger hooks that come with the plastic hook on them, and they also have like a bundle of hooks too. So these are my favorite hooks. I will never stray you wrong when it comes to hooks. I love like the grip that it has. It's ergonomic. It's supposed to help you not get as tired and overall help you go longer when you're crocheting. But not only do I love these hooks, I also love the two makers that I typically buy from. They normally make these Clover hooks look freaking amazing, and I love buying from their shops. And those two people are TheCraftinGinger and Hooksnglitter, and both of them, well, TheCraftinGinger is on Etsy. Hooksnglitter has their own little web page that you can go to. If you follow them on Instagram, you can click on their link. It's in their bio. They basically make the same type of hooks. Hooksnglitter is more based on, she does drops every couple of weeks. And then TheCraftinGinger does more of, you can order the specific style of hook and she can make it for you, and it does take a little bit for her to make and to ship it out to you, but some of them are pre-made that you can just purchase on its own. So I've done both and I think they both ship out pretty quickly. They both cost around the same, so there's not really a difference. I think one is $30, the other one is $32, so definitely check both of them out. I will link them down below for you guys so y'all can check them out, but this is where I love to get my Clover hooks. It's a little, you know, sparkly. They're a little bit cuter. I also have one from TheCraftinGinger, and she put flowers all over it. I don't know if it's, there it goes, it's focusing now. Flowers all over it. It's so pretty. I'm thinking of getting like, I want the green one, the blue one. She has several. So she also did like this multicolored one and this other multicolored one. I had to get both. I couldn't decide which one. So one week I got one, the other week I got the other one, and I just think they are beautiful. The next hook that I'm going to talk about is a little bit different. It doesn't use the standard grip of the Clover hook. It does use the Clover hook on its own, but it's all actually made out of like a resin. Like the entire handle is made out of resin, and these are from Peach&paige. So I believe she's based in Australia, so they do take a while. By a while I mean like 2 months to get to you, but they are beautiful. I'm gonna show you guys a couple. These are more like aesthetically pleasing, have in the background. I hardly use them only because they are a lot thicker. If they weren't as thick, I would probably use them, but since I'm a pencil grip holder, it's pretty heavy for me to like use, but I still really love them. I have a ton in the background. I don't know if you can see them because of the light, but these are just a couple of my favorite, and I wanted to show them off to you guys since I like, sometimes I'll pick them up. It just depends. If I was a knife gripper, I would probably use them more. I feel like it distributes the weight more evenly, but since I'm a pencil grip girly, I got 3 little fingers that are holding on to dear life, and it's pretty heavy for me. So let me go ahead and show you these that I just absolutely love. Like I said, I do still use them. I just use them sparingly. I love them more for the background, so I'm an aesthetic girly. This one is, I believe this is in Bella. She has several different shapes. There's Poet, Bella, and a third one. I don't remember the name, but this one is like a nice lavender color, and you guys know lavender and like blues are my favorite, so of course I have a lot of hooks that reflect those colors. I have this cotton candy one, beautiful. I got this like little Barbie pink one too. I thought it was cute. I think it was called like birthday something. There it goes, finally focusing. We got a mint one, look how pretty that is. For you neutral girlies, I just wanted to show this off. And like I said, I have a ton more. I mean, I could make a whole video within itself about how many hooks I have from Peach and Paige. I'm not going to do that. But I just have so many. Let me set those aside. There's too many. Okay, so number 2, we are going to talk about something else that you definitely, I would feel like you would need in order to crochet, which is, I don't think you can tell on here, but it's stitch markers. So let's go ahead and show you. My favorite stitch markers are, again, from Clover. They're these little swivelly ones. They have like a swivel to them. And they're very, very cute. They come in 2 different sizes. So they come in like large and in small. So I buy the small ones too, but I don't use them as often. Those come in like a blue and a bright pink. And the large ones only come in the purple and yellow. I really wish that they would kind of extend their color range, because I would love to see these in different colors. They're not that aesthetically pleasing, but they are my favorite to use only because they're so easy to like clip on, clip off whenever you are like in the zone to doing a project. And I know I get aggravated whenever I can't take off the stitch marker fast enough to continue going, especially since I'm a pattern designer. I make patterns, so it's hard for me to, you know, keep in the zone if it's hard for me to take off the stitch marker. So that's why I like using these the most. But I will say I do use one of my really good friends stitch markers as well. I've bought several of them, and her name is Pati. It's Stitchesbypati. I will show you guys a couple of my favorite ones from her. So we got this adorable little caterpillar that actually glows in the dark. I don't know why my camera's having so much trouble focusing. Like, ma'am. There it goes. But yeah, such a cute little caterpillar. Like I said, it glows in the dark. We also have this adorable little balloon animal, so cute. And then look at all of this. She hand makes these, so I just think it's a perfect little touch. So cute. She has some Christmas ones out right now, so I'd recommend you go look at them. But yeah, I have all of my stitch markers in here. Well, not all of them. That's an exaggeration. I have some of my stitch markers in here. I have stitch markers everywhere. On crochet bags, in my backpack, in my purse. You never know when you need one. But these are where the main ones lay, and this is where I get them whenever I need one. So if you guys are interested in this little container, it is on my Amazon storefront. It actually is a double layered container, and most of the time I put my sewing needles in here, my darning needles, and then on the top I put my little stitch markers, so it's easy to grab. But yeah, not included in the video. I just wanted to show you what it was in case you were interested. But let's go ahead and move on to my third thing on this list. Okay, so item number 3, you guys may think I'm a little biased, but that's okay, because I really do think that you or someone in your life needs these if they don't have any. I will talk about an alternative here in a second, but I do just want to say my sewing sticks. So what sewing sticks are is basically you stab them into your plush. Say you need to put on an arm, like you need to sew on an arm, a leg, whatever it is that you need to sew on to the body of your plush. You stick this on, and it kind of helps you kind of gauge where you're going to be sewing on the arm, the limb, the head, whatever it is, and it just keeps it in place instead of having, it's like having a third arm really, or a fourth arm. So it just helps you kind of visualize where you need need to sew the head or the limb. I really do enjoy these. I make them myself. I do have a couple on my Etsy page. I really need to stock back up again, restock for you guys. I haven't just yet. I do plan on doing so. I am just trying to get the rental house done so I can move in, and then we'll have more space. We'll have like areas for specific, you know, like to make sewing sticks. So right now they're all, you know, it's all bundled in a box. So I can't really use my creative freedom to see everything that I have because I would have to put it up and take it back out. So, you know, it kind of stunts my creative freedom, but I'm excited. Hopefully in January we'll like have continuous sewing sticks on my Etsy page. That is a 2025 goal of mine. So we'll see. But yeah, this is just a couple that I have like in my stash that are mine and mine alone. But you know, guys, I love elephants. So I did make myself this elephant with a daisy on it. And then it matches her little daisy on top of her head. So, and then of course my logo colors are the purple and the minty blue. So I had to do that. And then the second set of sewing sticks that I have for myself is once again another type of elephant, and then a rainbow. I thought it would look so cute. She has a little heart as her ear. It's just adorable. And then I did gray because I love gray. I love gray. These are the two that I have. I believe I sell them for 18 bucks for the pair. Now, if you don't want to splurge on like cute sewing sticks, you can also use knitting needles, guys. It's not something that you have to splurge on if you don't feel like you need to. I have several that I've bought off of Amazon. They're plastic, they're wooden. All those will fit as long as they're thin enough to go into your plush. Definitely keep that in mind. All of these are kind of like, you know, more like wants than needs. I like to show you guys the realism of it as well because I don't want you to think you have to splurge all the money for the sewing sticks. You can definitely just buy knitting needles, the cheapest knitting needles, and those will do the job for you as well. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit. We can go ahead and move on to the fourth thing on our list of items. So the fourth item on this list is more of a want than a need. I just think it's a good idea to have this in your life. I don't think that you can ever have too many, but honestly, I would probably say that about everything on this list. You cannot have too many of any of these items. And that may just be the very, you know, bougie girl in me, but like seriously, project bags, guys. Project bags. I have way too many project bags. I could show you. I have a bucket for my project bags. Actually, I have 2 buckets for my project bags. We won't go into all of them, but I did want to show you a couple of my favorite. I love this corduroy bag. It's so soft on the inside. It's waterproof as well. You know, you can kind of hear the noise. But I actually have a project in here. Wow, what is in here? I have no clue what I was working on, but I was working on something. This is so cute, especially with the little flower. I have 3 of these, blue one, and I think it came in pink too. So I have all 3 of them. They do come individually. I got them off of Amazon. I will try to link them on my storefront. I know the blue one was unavailable, so I will try to link this one and the pink one that I got. Sadly, the blue one is my favorite. I do have it sitting up there, but I wasn't going to bring it down. This is the one that I had in my other bucket that was down here. So I figured I would show you guys this one. I think it's so cute. Project bags, definitely to just throw your project in there. You have the colors in there, you have what hook you used, you have the limbs of the plushie if you're not done with it. Grab it to go and you already know everything that you need is in here for that project. So I really do enjoy project bags. The other project bag that I haven't used just yet, and it is so cute, is this little Kirby one. I just think it's so adorable. I wish it was a little bit bigger because it is a little bit small, but I think it's cute regardless. You can put a small little project in here and close them up, and I think he looks so cute. I love his little feet. I just think it's something that a lot of people don't splurge on, but I do think it's necessary. The other thing that you can use, project bags, which I actually have a bag that I use for my stuffing. Okay, so this is the bag that I'm talking about. This has some of my stuffing, so whenever I do need to go somewhere or I'm going out of town, this is the bag that I grab. It already has stuffing in it. Right there, you can see it on the top, and I love this bag. I think it came with 3 total bags. I did get it off of the Amazon, so it did come in a pack of 3, and I love the size of this. So you can carry some stuffing, some polyfill, and it fits very easily in my backpack. I really do like this bag for this specific reason. You can also use it for projects. I use the other ones for project bags. I just use this specific one for polyfill. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. It is like multi-use if you want it to be, and that's what I like to use them for as well. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is kind of in correlation to the project bags. Okay, so I feel like not only does your project need a bag, I also feel like your hooks need a bag. So the next thing on my list is a hook bag. So I love this hook bag. I actually just bought another one, but not like this. I have a different type that's coming in, but it won't make it for this video. But I do want to share the one that I currently use, and it is this bag. It has a cute little pocket in the front right here. I normally tend to put my pen in there and then a tiny little notebook in here, just if I'm writing patterns. I am very much a note taker type of person. I love this bag because it also has this little mesh pocket right here, which is where I keep all of my darning needles, I keep my scissors, I keep my safety eyes, everything in here, safety noses if I use them. And then here I have a little pouch for my bigger crochet hooks, which is where I put them. Those are all the big plastic Clover hooks that I have. And then in here I actually have a box which I got at Hobby Lobby, which is, I wasn't going to talk about this, but it's big enough for this box and it fits perfectly in there. And it's nice, I can just grab it. I know all of my crochet hooks are in there. Everything is in there that I need. So it's very versatile. I really like it. I also like this. I'll show it to you very briefly. I got it at Hobby Lobby for like $1.49 or something. And it has 2 compartments. One compartment is for your hooks, and then the second compartment is for your little knickknacks, which I tend to put all of my stitch markers in here. So yeah, that's what is in there. And then everything closes up pretty fast. I just recently got another one, like I said, and it's because instead of it opening like this, is the only thing that's bothersome is, you know, if I open it like this, there's nothing that stops it here, so everything can just, like, this can just fall out. The other one opens forward, so I think I'm gonna like that one a little bit more. I'm probably gonna use that one a little bit more. I've been eyeing it, and since it's, you know, Black Friday sales, I think it was like $9.99. So I can link it down for you guys if you guys are interested in that bag. I can put this bag too, just in case you guys like this bag. But this is like my favorite color, like this little sagey green. So I've been having this. I think I have 2 bags of this actually, and I've been having it for over a year. And I like this bag, so it still looks brand new. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next item on my list. Okay, so the next item on my list, you're like, Melly, can you talk any more about bags? Actually, no, I can't, because the next item on my list is another bag. I just think we need bags within bags within bags. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The next one is this backpack. I freaking love this backpack. I love the look of this bag, of this quilted design that it has. I just think it's pretty cool. And I got like this darker khaki color just because I didn't want it to get too dirty, but like it has several different colors that you can choose from, several options. But this is the bag that I got. Something is peeking out of it. We just opened some stocking stuffers at my sister's house, so I got some goodies. But yeah, it has several pockets. Not to mention it has the front pocket. It has another pocket right in here. You can put your hooks in here if you'd like. I mean, just everything. And then it has a third pocket in here. I have my limbs in here because I decided not to use a crochet project bag. And then this one is huge. It even has like for your laptop sleeve right here. And then on the side you can put your cup. And then this is for like if you were to hook it onto your travel bag. Like, I mean, it just has so many areas. I just think it's an overall good size backpack. I definitely recommend it. I really like it. I kind of want to get another one in like a dark gray color. I really like my neutrals when it comes to backpacks. But yeah, I really think this backpack is really, really nice. It's made out of really good quality and I enjoy the backpack. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item on this list. Okay, the next item on this list, I honestly don't know where I left it. I do use it pretty often, especially for bigger projects, but I'm just going to put a picture right up here to show you what it is. I know you guys know, but it is a popper. It's one of the fidget poppers, but it's numbered. So I actually just recently purchased another one because they came out with a different colored one. So that is what I have on screen right now. It should be coming in on Saturday. So I'm excited about it because I've had like the bright colored one. This one is like pinks. It has purples. It's very cute. There's a lot of different poppers for you that are numbered. My favorite ones are the ones with the lines that are horizontal. I don't like the lines that are vertical, and let me tell you why. It confuses me when the lines are vertical but the numbers are going from left to right. I like the poppers that have the numbers left to right, of course, and the lines are horizontal because that's just the way my brain works. I'm sure some of you guys have that same issue. I've seen some other poppers that people get and the lines are vertical. I cannot do those poppers. I've tried it and it just confuses me. I'm not sure why. It makes me want to think that the numbers should go up all the way down instead of left to right. So it's just the way that I read and the way that the lines are that confuse me. So definitely consider buying one of these poppers. They're very good for keeping count of what row you're on. I am very much a person who loses count, especially when you have to do like 10 rows of the same stitch. I lose count of that. So a little popper with the numbers on it is very, very much needed. I definitely would recommend you getting one of those if you have trouble keeping up. If you don't want to buy one, you can always just write the number down and then write the next number, you know, and cross it out. This is an easier way. I normally keep that fidget popper with the specific project that I'm using it with, so it actually might be in a bag or somewhere because it's with a project. So that's probably why I can't find it. Now, what project is it? I have no clue. Who knows? Let's go ahead and move on to the next item on this list. Okay, the next item on this list is something that I feel like that has really helped me keep myself very organized when it comes to, you know, safety eyes, safety noses, colors of safety eyes, you know, like sizes of safety eyes, all of that. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you a video right over here. I'm going to go ahead and record it on my phone so I can show you. So this is playing right now. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to being organized. I'm talking about these boxes to keep track of your safety eyes, and as you can see, I have them all labeled. They are labeled 8mm, 10, 12, just the size of them. Some of them even say, as you can see, that one says 18mm glitter. They all have different ones. I have them around my room. I have several of them, literally several of them. I even have some more behind me. I think you can see a couple right there. So yeah, those are the boxes that I would recommend for safety eyes. I think they're very helpful and I really do enjoy them. I even keep stickers in them. I keep my leather tags in them. I keep my business cards in them. All of that. I keep my plushie hearts that I, you know, give for free whenever you guys buy my sewing sticks. All of that. They're very helpful to be organized. It really helps you, like I said, keep organized of what you have or what you may need or what you're getting low on, you know? style. Very helpful. I definitely recommend that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item on the list. Okay, so if you're gonna get safety eye organization like holders, the next item I feel like is very crucial to that same little project, and it is a label maker. I freaking love this label maker. It is very, very small, but it's very mighty. I freaking love it. It's by Make ID, and it uses an app on your phone, by the way, and it only has power, date, and custom. This is very, very much needed. It's very cute as well, and that's how I labeled every single one of the drawers on the storage bins. So I think it's very, very handy. You just lift this little guy up, and it comes with some tape that you kind of maneuver into this little hole, and then you prop it down, you press the power button, you turn on your phone with the app in it, and you just type it out and you press print, and it prints it out for you. And this little guy is the cutting portion of this labeler. So very cute, very easy, and I love the style. I love to have this in the background because I think it's very adorable. I love the make of it. They even have like a neutral colored one if you don't like the sagey green. You guys know sage is my favorite, so I like this white with sage, but they do have a brown with sage. I think they have a pink one too, maybe. It wasn't too expensive either. I am very much an aesthetic girly, but on a budget, so I wouldn't steer you wrong. It is linked on my Amazon storefront, which is linked in my bio if you guys are interested, or down in the description. So definitely check it out if you are going to buy some storage containers and you need a labeler. Definitely thought it was worth mentioning and putting on this list. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Okay, the next item that I want to talk about is actually something that everybody needs when you're crocheting, and it's very simple. There's a lot of different types that you can get, and I don't think you can go wrong. I really do enjoy these, which, speaking of this, I'm glad it's on my list because I actually need to order some more because these are from last year and they're getting a little dull, so I definitely need another pair. It comes in I think it comes in a 2-pack. And what I'm talking about are scissors. I know that's not, something like grand, but I promise you, if you put this in the stocking stuffer, it would be really, really good. So I do have scissors. There's also a little pendant by Clover. It comes in silver or in bronze. I got the silver one, and that pendant is really good. I really enjoy that one. It has several sides, so even if one side gets dull, you have several to choose from. I don't have it with me, and it's crazy because I have 2 of those pendants. I just don't know where they are. I'm in the process of getting rid of stuff and moving stuff, so my room is a mess. This is the only corner that's not like hectic, and it's probably because this is my working space. But yeah, definitely look into scissors. I'm about to actually buy the same pair, which I think it came with this in like a blue one, so I'm excited. These are kind of getting dull, but it's been over a year since I've had them, so these are my favorite. It did come with a little cap. I don't know what I did with it, but scissors, definitely scissors. I got them on Amazon. Look on my storefront if you're interested. Let's move on to the next one. I only got a couple left, so I hope you guys are excited to see what the last couple are. If you have any guesses, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. I want to know what you think is on the rest of this list. I just want to know. So I really enjoyed this. I've only had it a couple of months, but I decided to put it on this list. And the next thing that I think that you should get, even as just a stocking stuffer, is a little hook stand. Look how cute this is. It's a little elephant. I got it on Amazon, and it just holds your hooks just right in there. I just think it's so cute. It's so adorable. You can probably put your phone up here too if you'd like, but I just think it's adorable. Any type of like stand for your hooks to make them look aesthetically pleasing. You can use like a clear little basket too. That'll be nice. But I just think this elephant, if you like elephants, is adorable. It's made out of real wood. I got it off of Amazon. They do have several like little animals. They also have others that are like made of glass, which I just really enjoyed this one. So I'll link this one down below because this is the one that I have. It is just too cute. It's so adorable. I really love it. And I'm glad that I bought it. I was kind of hesitant, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it, and I am in love with it. So I keep some of my best hooks on it. Let's go ahead and move on to item number 12. Can you believe we're on 12? I have 18 items on this list, so let's move on. Okay, the next item on this list is if you're someone who crochets a lot at your desk, as well as someone who is a content creator or is trying to just elevate your content. This little ring light with a camera mount on it, I use it so often. The mount I actually use for my overhead shots. It is very much a necessity, especially when I plan on doing a couple of like tutorials for YouTube, so I would definitely be using that. I think it's very, very good. I bought it off of Amazon. I really use the ring light a lot. I have it on right now. Actually, I've had it on for almost this entire video. Let me turn it off to show you the light that it literally gives onto my face. That is the difference. You see how much brighter I am with this light. It's just so good, and you can move it wherever. Like, it's just so versatile. I really do enjoy it. I like it a lot, and I've had a couple of the YouTube mods buy it, purchase it, and hopefully they love it just as much. I really do enjoy it. Oh, right now it's actually on sale for $27, and there's a 20% coupon for Black Friday. I honestly may buy another one just because I know I'm going to need one for my room, and I'm gonna need one for my dining room, because I'm gonna have, with the rental house that I'm fixing up, I am going to be moving into it, and I'm gonna have 2 different spaces for my crochet journeys. I just think I need a second one. It's really nice, and I haven't had an issue with it. Of course, it is something that you're gonna have to make sure that your desk is able to fit, because it doesn't fit on my desk. What I had to do is use one of my cubbies, and I mean, it hasn't been an issue, so I enjoy it regardless. It also has different color changes for your face. So that's like the orangish or ambient light, and then this is like a mixture, and then I always use the blue light. I really like the blue light, so that's what I use. That's what all of my lights are on, and then I can even turn off all my lights and show you guys all the power that this can do. So let me just show you that, because I feel like you need to see it. I'll turn this off. Alexa, turn lights off. She ain't listening. Alexa, turn lights off.
Okay.
Look at that. This is just the light. It's just that lamp. And this is the brightest setting. Of course, you can always like dim it. That's the lowest setting. And then this is the highest setting. So yeah. Alexa, turn lights on.
Okay.
But yeah, that is that. So hopefully that kind of convinced you on this. I'm actually placing an order right now for the second one. Give me a second. I will be right back to move on to the next item on this list. Okay, the next couple of items I'm gonna skim by pretty quick, because they're stuff that you have probably already thought of, and then we'll move on to the last couple of items that I think are pretty important. So the next couple that I have on my list are gift cards. So these are just generic gift cards that I feel like people love. You can get an online Premier gift card, you can do Joann's or Hobby Lobby, you can do Michael's gift cards, even just for polyfill. It is very important to do gift cards, especially for like stocking stuffers. I feel like it's very important. I wouldn't mind a gift card from any of those, and I definitely would find good use for it. So don't think that you can't just give a gift card and people will not be satisfied. They will be. I will be. So that's just something to keep in mind. The other thing that I want to talk about is safety eyes, safety noses. You can't go wrong with going on Amazon and buying like the glittery safety eyes. Those are a little bit more expensive, and sometimes we as crocheters don't want to splurge on that. So if somebody splurges for us and they want to buy that $20 glitter eyes for us that are like 35mm eyes, go ahead and do it. They're very much needed. I would very much use them. I think other crocheters would say that they would very much use them. I think that would be an amazing gift. I just wanted to mention those. those. Those are the two that I wanted to get off the plate just because those are kind of generic. You should kind of know that those are okay to buy. They would make someone happy, you know? Let's go ahead and move on. The next thing on my list is actually safety eye tools. So I really use like the little doorknob handle. Let me grab it for you. This little guy right here, I use it pretty often for putting my safety eyes in. This is really not one size fits all because for the bigger safety eyes you can't use it, but for the smaller I would say in between like an 8 all the way to like a 24 millimeter you can use, but anything bigger than that you're gonna have to use something else. I did use the Craft Easy tool, which if you guys have seen my last couple of videos, it did break. It's made out of plastic and I was trying to put on a like 30 or a 35 millimeter eye, and it was one of those hardbacks. It's the sinker eyes, so of course it ended up breaking. I think the Craft Easy tool is a good tool. I do want to replace it. I do want to buy another one. I do think you need to be cautious of what you're using it on, so I would definitely not use it with sinker eyes. I would probably just use it with like regular safety eyes. I think it would do a good job and hold up to that, but you got to know your limit with the plastic, you know what I mean? I tried to use this for that sinker eye. It didn't work. This hole is way too small, so I would need something bigger, which I have not bought yet, but one of my mods did tell me about something, so I need to buy that and try it out to let you guys know. But I just want to say anything that'll make you put your safety eyes in a lot easier and a lot faster without ruining your hands, I think is the best way to go, especially when you have nails, you know? I don't have any nails, so I can't attest to that, but I'm just saying I think anything that makes your life easier, definitely worth it. I do like this little doorknob looking thing, the safety eye tool. Like I said, it's very helpful for eyes between 8 millimeters and I would say like 24. That is this little guy. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item on this list. We're getting so close to the end. The next couple of items kind of go hand in hand. One of them is compression gloves. If you guys never tried compression gloves, I think you definitely should, especially when you're having like that wrist pain or the joint pain. Definitely worth using. I have these and I really do enjoy them. I use them really more during the winter, especially to keep my fingers warm. It really does help when you're crocheting because you don't want your fingers to get like cold and like you can't feel them when they get really cold. Compression gloves, definitely, they have helped my wrists somewhat. I will say what has helped like majorly that has helped my wrist is to ice them. That really does help, and using these Thera Ice gloves. If you were to pick one or the other, I would pick the Thera Ice, but it just depends on the reason you're getting one or the other, right? These really do put a lot of compression on your hands. You can also wear them together. I've done that before. Sometimes I feel like they're a little too tight on my fingers, the compression ones, so I use these a lot more. You can throw them in the freezer and they'll get nice and really cold. Right now they're actually a little cold because it is a little bit colder, but I just really like them. I feel like you can crochet with them. I've crocheted with them. That may just be a biased opinion on, on my end, but I really do feel like you can use them to crochet in, and I feel like it really does stabilize your wrist. With your wrist, you need a lot of compression to it, especially if it's having some pain, and that cold really helps with the swelling. So I really do honestly recommend, and I really do like these. If you want to say that a nurse told you to get them, I am a nurse, so you can, I promise you, you won't regret getting these Thera Ice gloves. I really do enjoy them, and every time that I crochet, it doesn't like hinder like my movement. Like I said, I'm a pencil grip holder, so this is my movement all the time right here, and I don't think it hinders the way that I move my wrist. It just puts a little bit more pressure onto the wrist to kind of hold it into place. So I really do enjoy these. I really do like them. I keep them right here in my drawer because I know I'm going to need them. Like I said, I use them more for the winter. That's when my joints start acting up and my swelling, like the swelling in my wrist, the pain, oh my gosh. I really do like these. and I would recommend them. They're on my Amazon storefront in case you are interested. Definitely recommend. You can use compression gloves if you'd like. I don't think they're bad. I just love the Thera Ice ones better. And I mean, they're not sponsored. None of this is sponsored. I just like these a lot more, you know? And I just buy too much stuff. So let's go ahead and move on to the last item on my list. And I saved this for last specifically for a reason. So let's go ahead and show you guys that. So this past year has been very up and down for me. I feel like I have been in just like down in the dumps to, you know, overly excited to down in the dumps again. It's just business. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you feel like other people are just growing faster than you are. Sometimes you feel like it's a personal attack on you, but it's not. You have to stay in your own lane, and you have to just go with the ebbs and flows, and you have to know that you're putting everything that you can into your business, into like this. These are the conversations I'm having with myself, guys. So I'm just letting you guys know, like, don't feel so pressured about everything that's going on in your life. Try to just take it one day at a time. Recently, I've had some things pop up in my life that I didn't even think were even a thing for me, and you know, health issue wise, and I'm trying to get on a healthy lifestyle journey for myself and my sake. And one of my really, like, she's like literally my best friend, her husband actually quoted this, and I was just like, I am definitely going to live by that. And he basically said, you just need to live 1% better than you did the day before. That really got me because, you know, sharing my story about my health, you know, the current health issues that have come up with things for me that I have not spoken to you guys about just yet have really scared me. And, you know, to have you know, talking to your best friend about it and her being supportive with everything that you're doing, I really appreciate that. Her and her husband have been on a health journey too. I won't talk about that. That's not my story. But him saying that you just need to be 1% better than you were the day before. I mean, that is literally the essence of my next thing that I want you guys to be. I really want everybody to get one because I just think it has helped me a lot more these last couple months that I've been down in the dumps. And that is an accomplishment jar. I know that took so much longer for me to spit out than to just say an accomplishment jar. But I mean, I literally mean that. Like, I think everyone needs an accomplishment jar. This is my 2024 jar, and I know it doesn't look too full, but I promise you at the end of the year, I'm going to make a dedicated video, and I'm going to reveal every single accomplishment that I have in here. And a lot of it is because of you guys. So I really do appreciate you guys so much. And I think you should get yourself an accomplishment jar. I got this off of Amazon. You don't have to get the specific one. I just wanted a cute little see-through one. I'm also going to say I put like my I voted sticker on here because it was the first time I ever voted. And I'm 31 years old, guys. The first time I ever voted. So that's going to stay on here. That's a memory for 2024. So it is an accomplishment of mine. And, you know, I love this little jar. Every time I look at it, you know, like, and we're going to start fresh next year. So we're going to be looking at this and it's going to be filled up by the end of 2025. This is 2024. I just started it a couple months ago. So, you know, like, not too many things in here. But I seriously have, every time I, like, get down in the dumps, I, like, turn to my right because it's literally sitting in my background. Every time I look at it, I know that I am 1% better than I was yesterday. I am. I know I am. And that is what this jar is all about. So it just makes me happy. So I just think that you guys should get yourself an accomplishment jar, and no matter what kind of business you are, I think you definitely should. We need time to ourselves, and we need to thank ourselves. That is what this is for me. Just to gloat on myself, I guess you can say, you know, whatever. But I really do like it. But yeah. I also need to put my Yarny Award nomination in here because that was a huge accomplishment of 2024. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have gotten that nomination. So make sure you vote, guys. I don't know if I said that, but make sure you vote. It's on Croutons Crochet or on Crochet Me Zaddy. It's on their Instagram account if you want to vote. I did get nominated for one award, so I would very much appreciate it. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for even considering me as a nominator. I appreciate that so much. That is the end of my 2025 crochet gift guide. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I really enjoyed putting this list together because I am literally putting everything that I love about crochet into one video, and I just think it's amazing that so many people love this hobby as well, and I appreciate you guys so much for being here with me, being on this little corner of the internet, and just, you know, we're all a community, and I appreciate you guys. The last thing I am going to say, which is just so funny. I wanted to say this, and I was like, no, Melly, don't say it, but I'm going to say it. The last thing that you can get your crochet BFF, whoever, is a month of my Patreon in January. That is definitely a possibility. So I went over my brackets of my Patreon if you guys are interested. I believe the brackets are $2, $6, and $10. So the $10 is tier 3, which is Inspire Your Family, and it has a lot of goodies. It's not coming out until January 1st, so I hope you guys are excited. It's a month away. It's just a month away, but I'm excited because I'm putting like all the perks together, and so I'm trying to see what would benefit you guys, and of course what you guys would like to see in these tiers. So if you have any suggestions, comment it down below, guys. Please comment it down below. Say hi too. Even if you don't have anything, say hello. I want to see who made it to the end of this video. You are the true MVP of this channel. Seriously, I appreciate you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you guys so much, and cheers to 2025. We're a month away from 2025, and it's going to be a good one. I have a feeling that it's going to be a really good year. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys had a lovely Thanksgiving and have a Merry Christmas in these next couple of weeks. So bye guys. I'll see you in the next one.